Okay, I have to share a little synchronicity already in regards to the God calls and these Siddhic frequencies. So, of course, this video is going to be about the first gene key and the city of beauty. And who do we have right here? Do you want to know what her name is? Beautiful. I mean, have I grounded beauty already? Anyway, beautiful, say hello. Okay, so I mean, this is just I love these kind of synchronicities. What she was sitting here and it didn't even click in until just now. I thought I got to start recording. Anyway, so yeah, this video is going to be for the God Call participants. I guess whoever's going to be joining us on the WhatsApp group, but for anybody following along, playing with these gene key Siddhic frequencies. Anyway, so let's go. So, when we look at these the words of the Siddhic frequencies or non-frequencies, essences, um, our mind will tend to immediately think of a definition that we already know, like what is beauty? The human mind wants to say, oh, well, I see beauty there and there. That's what that's not what this city is about. This city, uh, at a human level, beauty is requires a subject and an object, a subject to relate to another object and say, this is beautiful, this is beauty. But the way Richard is talking about it and how the numbers talk about it and the I Ching talks about it is that it's it's the ineffable. It is the cosmic consciousness, that the primordial fire. It's a beauty that no words can describe, right? It is pure consciousness. It is the collapse of the subject and the objects into unity, into oneness. But it goes even further than that. It's beyond oneness, it's non existence. It is that pure, I wouldn't even say it's beyond consciousness. That would be my experience of this. And it is the emptiness. This is how Richard describes it, the emptiness, the field of nothingness from which everything arrives. And let me just, yeah. So it's a beauty that it's, yeah, it's a very clear. Oh, it's so hard to describe, but that's the beauty he's talking about. It's the beauty of oneness without a subject, without an individual experiencing experiencing an object as beautiful. However, as we're playing with these cities, they're going to show up as they show up, just like my beautiful little kitty cat, who I find very is beauty incarnate. Anyway, so this is what the I Ching says about it, just reiterating uh, some of Richard Rudd's words. It is the invisible, it's cosmic consciousness, hexagram one. It is the invisible origin of all things that exist in form. It is life itself, and you can't point to that invisible energy that is, what is the word, animating you. That's what this gene key number one is all about, the beauty. And it also talks about in the I Ching. I'm just kind of sharing some insight so that if you go ahead and play with these cities, how they might manifest in your field or in your thinking. Let's see. Cosmic, it is our cosmic memory of what cosmic harmony feels like. This memory is located in every cell of the body. It is meant to guide human thinking to help find what is correct. Anyway, it is so that we can, this is why being in our body is so important. Every cell of our body is imbued with this beauty. And if we can really get down into our body, and which we'll do in our little activation, we can get a sense of this oneness and the collapse of the individual. Okay, so I'm now here I go. I'm going to share the number frequencies, the numbers behind this word beauty. Let me see here if I know how to share from this computer. Hold on here. I may have to put this on pause. Hmm, here we go. Let's see. Oh, hmm. Okay, it's not going to let me do this. Why does it do this all the time? I'm so sorry to do this in this video. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's not going to let me do this. Okay, system settings are opening up. I shouldn't have recorded this on this video. Anyway, the foundation of this word beauty is the Hebrew number 8. And let me go there. So, and this is just also just to show you how these Hebrew letters and the system that I use really just absolutely complement or confirm or match the words that we're talking about. So we're talking about beauty, and the foundation of this word beauty is the number 8, which is the one being in form. It's the quality of consciousness called pure consciousness, which is that pure crystal clear. It's not even consciousness, it's awareness, beyond awareness and consciousness. It is, yes, it's the one being in form, and it is the living soul, life embodiment, and it's the reconciliation of opposites, as we said. It's the infinity six symbol, the number 8, and it's the collapse of the subject, object, male, female, all of that. Anyway, and then the second number in beauty is the number 14. And I love this. Number 14 is an intense number, but it's a reflector. It's the reflector number, it's a mirror. And what it's kind of saying to me is that, like, when you have like the gurus, our famous gurus out there, they embodied beauty, pure consciousness. And when you embody this, because the number 8 is a very physical number, it's a grounding number, it's the grounding of the light in form in your body. And when you're grounded in the body, and pure consciousness, that monadic self has been, you've embodied it, and enough of the mental body is gone away, and you've got a clear vision of life. And then you see true beauty everywhere, because you see no distinction between ugly and beauty. It's all just is. And what you're actually, the beauty that you're actually witnessing is the beauty of yourself, which is nothingness, stillness, silence. Yeah, you can use all those words, but what you would never be able to describe it. But anyway, when you have people that are so embodied in this, our masters, that reflection, it's like they are obviously radiating pure consciousness, pure beauty. And what they reflect back to you is what you truly are, and also what you are not. So it's such a beautiful, yeah, beautiful, a beautiful word, and the numbers that go along with it. Anyway, so that's beauty. That's what we're working with for the next 5 days. Um, this oneness. So let's just take a few minutes, just a very short little activation. Take a deep breath. Let's close our eyes, and I'll do this really quickly. And we just want to drop down into the body. And we're always going to call on our monadic self, because the monadic self, pure beingness, pure spirit, is we could say like the housing unit for these frequency, non-frequencies. When we give a name, a label to something, it creates it in form. So um, we call on our monadic self. So we're calling on our monadic self to please activate and awaken beauty in this vehicle. And you would be in your body and really in your body. And then you just sit back and wait for this frequency or non frequency to enter into your body. You get a sense of what that feels like. Now, beauty is a special thing. It's a non-feeling. It's an emptiness, but you can get a feel for it and what visions or images come up in your awareness. Probably nothing. So activate and awaken beauty in this vehicle. And really let your cells open up to beauty, this oneness, this emptiness, this pure, pristine, clear consciousness. And then we just say a quick prayer or intention. You don't have to. Um, Please, universe, allow me to be a grounding vehicle for this acidic frequency and its gift on planet Earth. And there you go. And that's our little activation information for Beauty Gene Key 1 for this week. Okay, till next time.